friends, welcome to my channel. Today I am going to tell you some benefits, uses and healthcare of aloe vera. If you want to know, then please watch my full video, and if you don't subscribe my channel, then go fast and subscribe my channel. This is the highlights of my video. Let's start. Aloe vera is a gel from the leaves of aloe plants. People have used it for thousands of years for healing and softening the skin. Aloe vera has also long been a folk treatment for many medicines, including constipation and skin disorders. In modern day research into aloe vera's benefit is mixed, with some evidence showing it can cause cancer in lab animals. There are no food that contain aloe vera, so it must be taken in supplement or gel form. Some forms of aloe vera are safer to take than others, and chronic use in discourages. It's easy to find aloe vera at the store. If you want to grow your own aloe vera plant, here's how to collect the gel. First, cut an outer leaf close to the stem and rinse it. Second, place on a cutting board round side up. Third, use a knife to peel off skin around the edges. Fourth, then use the knife to slide the gel off the remaining skin. And fifth, mash it. And the sixth, have aloe vera gel. Aloe vera is perhaps one of the most widely used herbal remedies for topical skin conditions. This is because the gel-like components of the plant are known to heal the skin from a variety of minor ailments. In fact, you might have even used aloe in the past for sun, minor cuts or small abrasions. Despite its healing power, you may wondering if it's safe for using on your face. Generally speaking, the answer is yes. When used correctly, aloe vera can help with a variety of ailments that might affect your skin. If you are dealing with a chronic skin condition, it's a good idea to check with your dermatologist before applying any products to your face. Talk to your doctor about the following potential benefits of aloe vera. First, burns. For minor burns, apply aloe vera gel to the affected area up to 3 times in a daily. You may also need to protect the area with gas. Second, sunburn. While aloe vera helps sunburn, research trusted sources shows that it's not an effective way to prevent sunburn, so make sure you wear sun protection every day. Third, cuts. If you used grabbing for a minor cut, consider trying aloe vera instant. Its molecular structure helps heal wounds quickly and minimizes scarring by boosting and fighting bacteria. Apply up to 3 times per day. Fourth, in a dry skin, aloe vera gel absorbs easily, making it ideally for oily skin. However, it can help treat dry skin too. Consider swapping out your regular moisturizer for aloe after bathing to seal, moisturize into your skin. Fifth, cold sores. Unlike canker sores, cold sores develop on the outside of your mouth. Aloe vera may help treat the purposes virus, which is also the underlying causes of cold sores. Applying a small amount of the gel to your cold sores twice daily until it goes away. What to look for? Instead of an aloe vera plant's leaves are the most potent form of aloe vera gel. However, not everyone has an aloe plant hanging around their house. In such cases, OTC products work just as well. For the best results, look for a gel. Take list aloe vera as its main ingredient. For skin elements, aloe vera extracts don't work as well as gel. This is because the gel itself has moisturizing elements to protect and heal the skin. So these are the benefits of aloe vera for your skin, and it helps you. Now we are going towards the hair care of aloe vera. Aloe vera uses in calms and itching scalp. In clinical term, for the conditions we call it as dandruff. The symptoms of an itching scalp and flaking skin under your hair can be treated with aloe vera. By study found that aloe vera helped resolve the scalp inflammation that dandruff causes. The fatty acids found in the aloe plant have anti-inflammatory properties. Aloe vera also uses the deep cleans oily hair. Aloe vera cleanses the hair swift efficiently. Stripping of extra trusted source is an oil and a reducer from other hair products. But aloe vera doesn't hurt your hair strands while it cleans. Unlike other chemicals in hair product, aloe vera is gently and preserved to your hair. Using aloe vera is a great way to get hair that's looking healthier, shinier, and softer. Straightens and repair hair strands. Aloe vera contains vitamin A, C, and E. All three of these vitamins contribute to cell turnover, promoting healthy cells growth and shiny hair. Vitamin B12 and folic acid are also contained in aloe vera gel. Both of these components can help to keep your hair from falling out. However, there are no studies that confirm convincingly that aloe vera has any benefits in preventing hair losses. Aloe vera is a popular product that people use on their skin after sun exposes. This is because of its high content and cooling properties. The vitamin contained in aloe vera suggests that it might work to repair sun damage to your hair too. May promote hair growth when your scalp has been cleansed and your hair has been conditioned with aloe vera. You might see that hair breakage and loss slow down. There are plenty of people who claim that aloe vera actually causes hair to grow much faster, but as of now, there is a little clinical evidence to prove or disprove those claims. So these are the benefits of aloe vera for your health, and it might be help to grow your hair. Now looking for the health benefits of aloe vera. There are some benefits of aloe vera which also affects your health. They helps to boost the immune system of your body. They also help in curing wounds, help in reducing pain, help in availing and promote hair growth. It also helps in curing your damaged part. It also helps to growth in your body, helps in delaying the process, smoothing acid relax symptoms, and also help in many types of your health. People who have the problem of digesting, they also drink aloe vera fresh juice. They can relieve with week or 2 weeks. For that, I suggest first you ask for your doctor for taking aloe vera fresh juice. Then start for week or 2 weeks. You can surely see your result for aloe vera. So these are some health benefits of aloe vera. Now looking towards for the benefits of aloe vera. It benefits for skin and sunburn soother, for skin brightener, as a moisturizer, wrinkle repair, for digestion, helps detoxification, immune booster, and for hair. Aloe vera is also used for skin, hair, and weight losses. Aloe vera is one of the oldest plants known to provide many amazing benefits for skin, health, and weight loss, and many more. The aloe vera plant is about 1 or 2 feet tall with prickly and bitter leaves, which act as a defense to keep animals and insects from feeding on the plant. The aloe vera hold a translucent gel, also extremely bitter and known all over the world for its unbelievable healing properties. This gel is made up of around 96% of water, some organic and inorganic compounds, a type of protein which contains 18 of the 20 amino acids found in the body, and lastly, vitamin A, B, C, and E. Another part of the aloe vera plant which is used is the sap, a yellow colored liquid stuck to the skin of the plant from the inside. When dried and purified, the powdered aloe is often used as a laxative. Through its effectiveness, one of the most critical elements found in aloe vera gel is a complex carbohydrate known as it's allow nutrition to reach the cells, nourish them, and at the same time relieve time of toxic Ayurveda, Chinese herbal medicines, and British herbal medicines have all advocated aloe vera as a healer when helped or consumed orally. Let's go over some of its most benefits. Aloe vera scrub. Grab half a cup of fresh aloe vera gel, a cup of sugar, and 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. The sugar will help and scrub off dead skin. The aloe vera will deep clean the skin, and the lemon will help fade out scars and tan. Stir the 3 ingredients together and use it to scrub both face and body. Second, aloe vera juice. The natural taste of aloe vera is a bitter than you wouldn't think of consuming it as is. Take the gel, dice it into small pieces and blend. Now mix a bit of this with some other fruit or vegetables juice that sweet or you want to drink. You can also use the leaves of aloe vera, blend them, strain and drink. If you find it too bitter, then mix it up with honey and drink. You can also add some lemon to this for mixing. The perfect pack of aloe vera. Here's a delicious hair pack that you should apply once a week or every fortnight. Mix equal quantities of aloe vera juice and extra virgin coconut oil. Apply and leave it in for as long as possible for strong, smooth, and bouncy hair. Aloe vera is a natural ingredient that brings with it a treasure trove of benefits. The best way to enjoy it without the fear of added chemicals is to grow it in your own kitchen garden or balcony. It takes very little to look after an aloe vera plant, but the benefits you get in return are many. So go ahead, invest your time and money into a healthier you day. Make sure you do not go overboard with the uses of aloe vera. Like they say, excess of anything is never a sustainable strategy to achieve anything. So these are the benefits of aloe vera. Now looking forward for uses of aloe vera. Aloe vera gel is widely known to relieve sunburn and help to heal wounds. But did you know that your favorite potted plant can be used for much more than sunburn relief and household decor? From long history of being used for medicinal purposes dating back to ancient Egypt, the plant is native to North Africa, Southern Europe and the islands. Today, aloe vera is grown in tropical climates worldwide, from relieving heartburn to potentially slowing the spread of breast cancer. Researchers are just beginning to unlock the benefits of this universal plant and its many byproducts. It also uses for lowering your blood sugar. Take 2 tablespoons of aloe vera juice per day can cause blood sugar level to fall in people with type of 2 diabetes. According to a study trusted source, International Journal of this could mean that aloe vera may have a future in diabetic treatment. These results were confirmed by another study trusted source published in research that used pulp extract. Shop for aloe vera juice, but people with diabetes who take glucose lowering medications should use caution with consuming aloe vera. The juice along with diabetic medications could possibly lower your glucose count to dangerous level. There are a number of ways to use the aloe vera plant and the various gels and extract that can be made from it. Researchers are counting to discover new method to put this to use. Be sure to consult your doctor if you plan to use aloe vera in medicinal manner, especially if you take medication. So these are the uses of aloe vera. Why to grow aloe vera at your home? It requires less maintenance. It doesn't need daily watering. It improves the air quality of your home. It can use a natural laxativity. It is used as a first aid for various problems. You cannot go to medication. You can use aloe vera for relief of your pain. So these are the benefits to grow aloe vera at your home. Please try to grow aloe vera at your home. Aloe vera helps to you in various types. Now looking forward the disadvantages of aloe vera. Talk to your doctor before using it. Researchers warn against the chronic uses of aloe vera. But if the aloe product is free of aloin, an extract of the plant that has been found to cause cancer in rats, it may be okay as a topical remedy for sunburn. Aloin is found between the outer leaf of the aloe plant and gooey stuff inside. The side effects of aloe vera. Topical aloe vera might irritate your skin. Oral aloe, which has a laxative effect, can cause cramping and diarrhea. These may cause imbalances in the blood of people who indigest aloe for more than a few days. It can also stain the colon, making it hard to get a good look at the colon during a colonoscopy. So avoid it for a month before having a colonoscopy. Aloe gel for topical or oral use should be free of aloin, which can irritate the tract. Risks are using of aloe vera. Do not apply topical aloe vera to deep cuts or survive burns. People allergic to garlic, onion, and tulips are more likely to be allergic to aloe. High doses of aloe vera are dangerous. Don't take oral aloe if you have intentional problems, heart disease, kidney problems, diabetes, or imbalances. Interactions for aloe vera. If you take any drugs regularly, talk to your doctor before you start using the aloe supplements. They could interact with medications and supplements like diabetes drug, heart drug, laxativities, and any root. The oral uses of aloe vera may also block the absorption of medication taken at the same time. Given the lack of evidence about its safety, aloe vera supplements should not be used orally by children and by women who are pregnant and breastfeeding. Take cautions for aloe vera. While considering safe in topical form when used as directed, the Food and Drug Administration doesn't regulate aloe vera products. This means that it's up to you, the consumer, to use aloe vera safely and to report any adverse skin reaction to your doctor. You may also consider steering clear of aloe vera if you have a severe burn or other significant wounds. In fact, there is even some evident trusted source that aloe may decrease your skin's natural ability to heal from deep wounds related to surgery. Some users may experience itching or slight burning as the aloe vera goes to work in your skin. However, if you experience a rash or hives, you could have a sensitivity to the gel and should stop using it immediately. Don't use aloe vera gel on infected skin. While the gel has microbial properties, its property layer can disrupt the healing process and make an infection worse in your body or in the area you pain. Some warnings for aloe vera. Aloe vera, there is usually little cause for concern when using the aloe vera gel, but some people are allergic to it. Before using aloe vera topically, do a paste test. Rub a small bit of aloe vera on the inside of your wrist and wait up to 2 hours to see if your skin reacts poorly. This will let you know if you have any aloe sensitivity or any aloe allergic. You should also be careful with topical aloe. You are using cream on your skin. Aloe vera can increase the amount of that's absorbed your skin when the two are used together. These are the questions for aloe vera you must know before you using the aloe vera. And these are the disadvantages of aloe vera you must have to know. So this is an aloe vera for skin, hair, health, benefits, uses and disadvantages of it. If you like my video and information, then please comment me and let me know. And if you not subscribe my channel, then go fast and subscribe it now. These are some highlights of my channel. You can check in my video.